So Anita shippers disembark.
Yes, please.
Rono.
Yes, please.
Rono.
Yes, Biko. Yes, Yebo.
See. Hey, Handi.
Handi.
Actually, they talk about again.
Yes, Biggie. Period.
I don't know why, these two, Wani and Handi. Like, if I say they are growing on me a little bit now.
They've grown on me since S&M Klan. Like,
I don't know, but
anyways, I've liked them from the beginning. Just that if you do nonsense, I'll go talk.
You understand?
I will talk.
So I just hope you don't, I they feel now. You understand?
No, you don't need to hope. Do you know why?
Mm.
All of this is just like a natural
It's a
progression.
natural thing, right? It's a natural progression,
It's a natural progression. So if they do something, best believe I'm going to come in.
However you move is how I move, right?
If you move correct, we move correct.
But
simple.
I love you guys. I do feel and understand. Super awesome.
We are locked in.
Locked in.
Yes.
Now, I don't know what is really happening now. You see Tofa. When you see Topher's face, S&M Klan, what do you see? Do you see a man that is innocent or you see a man that is deceitful?
I see a cunning person. I see a cunning person.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
This is not the first time I've said this here in S&M Klan. I've said that Tofa is very cunning. Especially what he does with his eyes. Every time he's about to commit, he'll do like this.
When I say eyeball, they bring out some text, text to speech.
Like he's giving camera.
So I don't know.
I don't trust Tofa at all.
It's crazy. It's crazy how Handi made this shocking confession about Tofa. Though we knew about the first one, about how he was holding Handi and how he said they look good together.
But this one now.
Whenever knew that Tofa was still involved with her legs and touching her, this thing.
How will you be with a babe? Let's say your like interest. Because I wouldn't really say your love interest. Let's say your like interest.
You know one put them as love?
Never.
Never.
I'll never wish Tofa for Anita.
Lord my girl.
On a serious note, I won't. I won't.
Okay. Go on.
So if I'm to matchmake now, S&M Klan, if you tell me to matchmake, I will. I won't because I'm an anti-shipper. But if you tell me to matchmake, not Tofa and Anita. Okay. Anyways,
Fair enough.
They were like the dining table. They were having a conversation. So I think if I'm to paint the scenario in my head, Tofa, this is Tofa, this is Anita, and this is like Handi in front. Having like a normal general conversation. And Tofa was busy rubbing Handi's leg.
Aye toro.
From under the table.
Hey. And Anita does not even know what's even happening. She just
Anita's
did.
own is book and pen. I want to write. I want to write.
And Tofa is there, creating things. And Handi was like, not today.
Not today, Satan.
Not today. Get thee behind me. Get thee behind me, Tofa. You understand, right? Anita is my girl.
Yeah.
She's my girl. You can never find me in a sticky situation with you. And please, no, don't get to know me. No. I don't care if you get to know other people because according to Tofa, I don't know. I want to get
to know.
Anita, you understand, right? I'm still getting to know Anita, so I want to get to know. He said, no, don't get to know me.
Let me tell you guys something.
That's what she said. Don't get to know me.
Let me tell you guys something.
Crazy.
There's no ish when you're getting to know people.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, you can't get... If you're the type of person that like to know many people before you, lock up.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah,
I don't have a problem with you trying to get to know Handi.
Yeah.
All the women in the house.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem. But my own piece, what are the conversations you're having when you're with them?
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah, true.
Are you selling something that you're not supposed to be selling?
Exactly.
Are you saying this and that?
Especially when you guys have come out, Tofa and Anita. I don't know if it's official to them that they have come out as an item.
Yeah.
So you understand, right? Because if they haven't come out as an item, people still perceive that an item. I don't need to tell you we're something, but people just perceive that, okay, you people are there's something.
There. Let's stay clear.
That can still be a wrong perception. You understand?
Yeah.
If Handi is feeling that, Anita and Tofa, they're having something together, that is what she thinks. But they have not come out in full to say that they are together now.
But
so it's crazy still.
Girl code.
Girl code. What is a girl code?
If I see that some people are moving
I get it.
in a particular direction.
I get it, yeah.
Best believe me, before you even come and say hi to me, please leave me.
Let me go for problem. I get that.
Alone
I get that, yeah.
I can't be can't be testing over you because you are actually someone likes you or is getting to like. So I would shut it down immediately.
Yeah, I get that.
Do you get? So I get her on this point.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to get to know you. Please, day your day.
You understand?
But there's nothing there if Tofa is getting to know everybody in the house.
Yeah.
Like, even if it's 50 million women,
yes,
there's no problem.
Just that.
But what are you telling them?
Exactly. So Handi, of course, dismissed them, right? Of which, she spoke a whole lot about the whole.
Take peace of mind won't down.
Yeah, right. You know, I'm like, I can relate how peace of mind won't really wound person sharp.
Yeah.
You understand, right? She just spoke about the whole stuff, the whole
with Nelly.
Nelly stuff.
Do you remember last week?
Yeah.
They said that they want to revenge. Since Nelly's the type of girl that likes to touch, they are going to go and touch Suj.
Yo.
Do you remember
I remember, I can remember that, yeah.
So according to her, she said that the person that she bonded with the most was Nelly. That's last week.
Okay.
Because she was like, you know what, I'm going to like revenge.
Yeah.
But she now noticed that that's not her.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes when you like say something, but when you now want to execute that thing, you're like, but this is not me. Why am I trying to like act out of character?
Yeah.
So she was not having like, she looked at herself like, but this is not who I am. Why should I? Because someone did this.
I get
but
that, right?
She had to like have a conversation with Nelly.
Yeah.
She now noticed that that's who Nelly is.
Okay.
She likes to touch
okay.
and fall on people's body when she's having a conversation. So she doesn't do that in a malicious way. It's just how natural.
Oh.
That's how in her natural element.
Have you seen? She seen now. That might be Nelly. That might not be seen as her doing it in a malicious, way, right? But they got to know that is her, right? Some people might not like that, like how you said. She's about
because
touching.
That was the impression before.
She's about touching, for example, OC.
Yes.
She might not have meant that one kind, right?
Exactly.
But the perception people must have gotten that why are you touching and someone that is engaged? Free arm.
And is expecting a baby.
You understand, right? So I get that. Now I understand that, right? But the thing is that, for Handi now, like we told you guys, she actually said the same thing. That cry where she be the crying because of the fact that her sister don't go meet
Sean. She was lonely.
Hope you know now, right?
Yes.
She was really down.
Yeah.
And she felt that, her sister has been taken from her. And I'm like, wow, I don't know. Bonds that are so strong, even if people are far away, that bond is still very much strong. But for Handi, she felt that, I don't know, is it that, she has never... Haven't her sister been in relationships before? So this is not really like the first time, right?
Yeah,
so
that's the
her,
thing. If it happens, it happens. Even her as well, when she used to be, or when she was in a relationship, she did the same thing. She was like a bit like father from the sister.
All right.
Do you get? I feel like just a normal thing. Like if you are close to this person a while and you don't notice that the person is now with a boyfriend, like both of you were single and someone is taking, you feel the absence.
I get that. I get that. I get that. Point. Yeah, of course, she spoke about the whole Ruthie stuff, right? How she never even the serious deed, she never sent the babe, That's,
even the sister said I should have evicted her.
That's the thing. That's crazy. But before we continue, please, I hope you guys saw the execution from the Zinways, right? Immediately happened, it was posted on the community tab. Mind you, always still check community tab, right?
There are
latest things that happen that might not come in late to tell you guys, right? Check there. Things is up for there, understand,
right? Things is up for community.
Things is up for the community tab.
You know.
This is so. Hey, it's how they do that. That shark, they put that right.
Of course, it's you.
To the legends that got that message.
Yes.
Salute.
But it's funny how
salute
after Chinwe enjoyed the drilling, then couldn't allow the cucumber to rest.
She was trying like consume another round of Angola from Zion.
This one.
You understand? But the thing is that S&M Klan, please be sincere with me, right? I don't think Marine saw that as a problem.
Okay.
But tell me, when Toby Forge was peeping at the doings, right? The walkings and the happenings.
The drilling.
You understand? In there, right? Was that okay? Did you feel okay with that? Did you feel okay how, you had to like, call the by the way twins, you ain't got the rest of them, came upstairs, Mayor First, Mayor First, like, you understand, right? Peeping at their doings.
How do you feel?
How do you feel about that?
One thing about me,
I
welcome people's perspective because sometimes I don't enjoy when I said the same thing. Yes, I agree.
You understand,
right?
I
just like to hear different perspectives.
Yeah, because for me, I didn't find that, I didn't find that one funny.
You didn't find it funny. Why?
I didn't find that because come on now, the whole stuff like you are okay, fine and good. There was a thunderous scream. there was a shout from somewhere.
Okay.
So that can actually make you so alert at what is happening. But you don't know you don't know what's in the happening. Okay, fine, good. You peeped and saw what's happening. But now calling Umbaniwe twins, calling Onyenka and the rest to come and see what is happening. Nah, that was one kind. I didn't like that from to before. Do you understand? That was quite crazy. Yeah. Knowing what is happening, that is different. Relaying what is still happening, that is different. But now inviting, more people, make not. Come on now.
To me,
they're
S&M Klan.
adults, and I mean,
to me, S&M Klan.
That was one kind. I don't like that one.
I feel like in as much as we are adults, I feel like some people like to play like children.
Yeah, that's
when people say,
oh,
that's childish, to you it is, to me it's not. Because best believe that because it's Biggie's house, the setting, at the end of the day, setting. You know, sometimes when people say, like, there's a place you'll be, you have to behave like the romance.
Yeah,
if you go to Rome, behave like romance. So there's a particular place you'll be, you behave accordingly. Do you get? So for me, if I was the one that had, best believe that after peeping, I'm going to invite people that are awake. I'm not doing that. I feel like impulsively, that's what I would do because at that moment, I'm like, I'm sure there's a chemical reaction in my body
was that the right time to do that? Was that the right thing to do?
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't have to be right or wrong at that moment.
It's just like an excitement that moment.
They're not doing it from a place of
a rush running down your body to just make you childish.
Yeah, I just want to say, if you come and see.
That's not an excuse.
The excitement of this is the first couple to like in the house.
And there's some things that you can tell people, but there's no evidence. So maybe it will be forged rather than evidence. See what is happening in case right.
Or if you even notice, they are not even being judgy about it. They're just like, oh my God.
I saw Mickey looking at Zion this morning. If you see the look on Mickey's face,
he's jealous. I beg you. Mickey, if you want to call, don't call Mickey,
it was a judgy look. They were looking at this person. Zion.
I'm not talking about Mickey. I'm talking about what happened yesterday.
Yes, I'm just saying the aftermath of everything. Because, when you know something about someone, that person doesn't know. For example, Zinwe, say, gang of people, they peep they're doing so they don't know.
And what they drilling.
You understand, right? Yes. And normally, Chinwe na a good shouter, she dey scream. Right? And the thing now is, so before now saying that, I'm pissed, I'm angry, I'm this. What did he mean by that?
Baba did he mean he want to drill now? He's looking for a hole to drill.
Was he feeling like, I wish it was me and Cassia?
That kind of thing. I didn't get the reaction from Toby Ford. I was like, you saw something.
Yeah.
Now your reaction is giving the opposite of what you saw. So remember, I thought it was double K.
I thought it was double K.
Do you get?
You understand? I thought it was double K. No, it was Zinwe. So you now reacted that way. I was like, okay, is it that you want Chinwe or you wanted it to be with you and Cassia? Help me understand, because why are you angry? Why your blood they hot? Why are they para to be forged?
The person's reaction that got me, that made me laugh was Mayor Frosh. It was like nah. That thing yesterday was so funny, and without them, we wouldn't have known that thing happened.
Exactly.
So you guys should be grateful for that reaction. Period. Now let's talk about Mickey.
Was he okay? Was it
to
okay?
me, there's nothing there.
All right,
they were just like
fine and good.
So Mickey, feeling a sense of jealousy. You see, that guy is bad vibes. Mickey is bad vibes because now he's trying to say that the relationship with Sean and Wani is shaky. That he noticed that there's something brewing between Onyeka and Sean.
Wow. This guy won't cause problems.
Like the guy vibe, please.
How he moves. That's how he moves.
Anyways,
right?
that's his observation.
All right. Moving on, please. Moving on. All right.
Should I start from the beginning or should I, since we are talking about Handi, should I talk about Wani?
Yeah, you can talk about Wani. Yeah, Wani now.
Okay, Wani said that she would have evicted Ruthie. That's
yeah, we know that now.
That's she likes DJ Flo. But Ruthie has affected her now. So
that's the thing.
She's going to sniper.
Hope you have seen how she said this in a diary session. Meaning, if Ruthie is up,
she's going.
Meow.
Do you know why? During the Sunday Life Eviction show, when Ebuka said that Ruthie was just eyeing her all over. And let me tell you something. I know that one you eyed her back.
Yeah.
Because you like to roll your eyes a lot.
So when rolling her eyes, that's true.
No, she was rolling her eyes when Victoria was talking.
Okay, that was Victoria. Yes. Okay, that's not Ruthie. Did she roll her eyes when Ruthie was talking?
You didn't hear what I said. I said she said that Ruthie was eyeing her. I'm not saying you eyed her back. I'm just insinuating that she did. Okay. Because she likes to Yeah. From the instance with Victoria, it's highly possible that
such a case can still repeat itself.
Because what did Victoria do to you? That you're rolling your eyes. Stop more of
Ruthie.
Exactly.
Voila. Okay.
Then when they were that client, she was climbing up the stairs. She eyed her again.
Yeah.
That's one more. That she gave it to her. Oto.
Yeah.
This and that, blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, more crazy shit.
I don't know.
She doesn't care about Ruthie.
Doesn't care.
Biggie was like, you don't care about Ruthie, but you have been talking about her since you came into this diary room.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on? You're like, Biggie, now I have to gist you now. Yeah.
This guy
that
crazy.
was just that.
All
she
right.
now spoke about how she was just showering her sister with love. She loves her sister.
Yeah.
That she can't do anything without her sister. Her sister is her baby. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Blah.
I don't know who came out first between Wani and Handi.
I feel like
the way Wani is talking about Handi being a baby sister, it's more like, she's elder.
Yeah, she's older.
Well, she's older than, than Handi, right? There's now how Handi still talks as well. You make it feel, understand, right? So those two, they quite strike me, understand? Those two, they strike me, right?
Did you see the area? So?
Yeah, I did. It was so funny. But the thing now is, please wait till you guys heard Victoria. Victoria says she wants a cuddle body or cuddle partner. And that's what she told Cassia.
S&M
that
Klan.
she needs it right now.
Hello.
So Cassia was telling Victoria that Femi is there now. Go and meet Femi. She said, no, that Femi is too short. That she's too tall. That Femi just be like one teddy bear to her. I said,
oh my God.
Say hi.
Victoria is out in her glory.
It bless Victoria don't land.
Yes. Right before we started filming, we saw Victoria and Sean talking in the locker room.
Yeah,
So according to Sean, Sean's like, oh wow, finally you're out of your shell, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
That he loved how she took her time.
That's crazy.
To like come out.
It just looked like, she wanted to be so comfortable first of all before she can, come out, right? I saw her and Toby Fojo. They're dancing to Holla to Boy. If you see the way she was like doing a back footwork, I see Victoria, she was dancing. I say, wow.
Hello, Victoria. First, you are eating good. Finally, you are eating good.
All right, so that's really crazy because even the same Cassia and Kelly Ray having their own
Quanta.
Quanta. These people just must be funny set of people.
What?
Like, they're so funny.
What was that drama?
That Cassia is his baby sister or whatever.
Yes.
And so they saw themselves. So Cassia and Kelly Ray go tell Cassia, I bet meow. Cassia go tell her, say, I bet get away. So meow, come on here. She's small.
I like that.
This too, man. I mean, I'm loving what I'm saying. You understand?
Same
when
here.
they're able to like do certain things, but at least they have now reignited the light now. You don't reignite that different pattern.
They
so
like
it's in our kids. Okay.
They like choke.
All right, so amazing stuff. Amazing. Shout out to them.
All right, let's talk about Anita because now we are like reshuffling this whole diary session.
Anita.
So Anita now, like the highlight of her.
I don't just want to hear it, but go on. Hell.
Anyways, it's not a surprise because I've told you guys. Anita is not close to. Anita is close to Ben.
Yeah,
I told you people.
Yeah, Anita and I see up hungry.
Coconut. She has coconut. Like the hard part, not the inside. They are
she's
like
strong.
and I like it.
She's
I
strong.
like it because stay wicked.
Now, wow.
Anyways, she said that she has not discovered anything because Biggie always asks them about like, have you discovered any new thing about like your partner ever since you came into the house? According to her and Nelly, they've not seen any changes. They've been the same in and out of the house. So that one is not like, oh, I just came into the house and this one is acting weird. Do you get that? Nothing like that.
Okay.
So she now said that there's a divide in the house. Biggie was like, this divide I'm talking about, what is it? She's not said, oh, Biggie, I don't think I used the right word.
Okay.
I feel like there's a group forming in the house. Because even to before say the same thing, there's a faction in the house where you see Mbadiwe twins, you see Shatoria, you see one ex Handi, you see them. Do you get? Like people are now forming cliques in the house according to her. Do you get? And because like what informed your decision when you picked Checkers to be like the guest? She's like, Biggie, that she picked Checkers because they are the closest girls' relationship they have in the house. And she would have picked these people.
Ben. That's better. Yeah.
But because she's not close to TJ, there's no way because it's going to be awkward. She's really, really close to Ben. But not close to TJ. So because of that, she had to pick like the girls that they are closest to.
Wow.
That was just the reason. Because like, are you serious? But what about the other pair? They are not only close to Checkers pair. There are other pairs too in the house. Pairs that you get. She was like, Biggie, nah, blah, blah, blah. In my mind, I'm like, they don't rate
They don't rate
aces. They don't rate aces.
They don't rate the aces. So like these people literally never mentioned Tofa
at all.
Closest to Ben. Oh, that Ben go they, always they go they whisper for this and that. Like I said, hope you have seen now. Friendship sometimes, doesn't mean you are way out of each other's league.
I still maintain what I said.
You're not going to maintain it,
I still maintain what I said.
I second that too. Because I told you yesterday.
It has nothing to do with Anita. I'm talking about Ben.
You not hear Anita?
I still maintain what I said.
You're not going to maintain her,
because in Anita,
hear Anita?
Anita, according to Chini, Anita likes Ozzy. Now, she's not looking at Ben in that manner. Ben is the one, that's Ben's story, not Anita's story. So don't mix it together.
That is why I said way out of your league. What does it mean? It means say this guy no fit get this babe for a lifetime.
I'm saying that is your opinion. My opinion stands and it should stand gidigba.
But you just heard Anita now.
She's talking about herself, the friendship. Ben is not the same. Anita likes Ben as a friend. Ben likes Anita onto babe.
That's why I said friendship does not translate to you being out of each other's league.
You are
Anything can still happen and the friend can still ask his friend or her friend out.
But you're saying something else. We are not on the same page. You're saying something else entirely.
I'm not saying something else entirely.
You are talking about generally their friendship. I'm talking about Ben. I'm focused on Ben.
Yeah, and I'm focused on Ben and Anita as well.
I just want to say that's on you now.
Yeah.
Like, that's your opinion. I'm focused on Ben. Ben thinks Anita is out of his league, and that's on period. S&M Klan.
Who makes you think Ben thinks that? Did Ben ever say that? Did Ben ever say that?
Body language. Why would you say Chizoba behaves like a village girl?
I mean, I don't know, man.
Why would you say Chizoba behaves like a village girl?
All right, so who's next, please?
Toby Forge.
This guy said one just by and say, "Waiting happen, bros. I beg now. Calm down.
Like,
you're overworking yourself.
Stop now.
Toby.
Stop now. Stop. Anyways,
yeah,
he wasn't feeling too good because he evicted the Indian people. I'm like, Toby Forge at this point, lay it to rest. Okay? Please not giving.
Maybe he's so scared because about the waiters are taking it so personal.
Yes,
people are just getting angry.
Yes,
I don't know.
I said that he doesn't like people that do cha 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 cha. That people should just have like a normal conversation, but he doesn't like when he hears like. Don't do that because you and your fave, you and your partner.
Yeah, you do that as well now, bro. So they cha now.
Biggie was like, but what do you expect housemate that doesn't have a phone, don't have access to outside the house? Like, what do you expect them to do? Is to gossip about each other. Is to talk about each other.
Exactly.
So and that is actually fact.
Yeah, that's true though.
There's nothing there to talk about.
There's nothing engaging for them to do that, to talk about
gossip and talk about each other.
Yeah.
But you now know the issue. There's a thin line between like gossiping about each other. Or let me not use that word gossip. Talking about each other and the happenings in the house and just spreading fake gist and lies and twisting people's stuff. Well, that one I will not think.
The kind of the game that they will just set fire.
Exactly.
To cause drama. So
things.
That might still be that game plan.
Yeah.
You understand?
Because I feel like there's nothing there for you to like give scoops.
Okay. All right.
So he now said that there is no balance in that. The reason why after Biggie drilled him, that's why he now said there's no balance in the house. There's always like a rotating power from Ndine to Mbadiwe, from Mbadiwe to Ndine, from Ndine to. There's always like a one-sidedness in the house. And I get that because it's actually true. There's always like a one-sided power grab from a particular sector in the house.
Wow.
So because of that, he had to like just meow. Meow the Indian.
You had to redraw them.
And that was the best thing ever.
Send them off,
don't regret that because if not, people will call more.
All right. But it's how he said that, he wanted to have an alliance with Zingwe. That's why he left Zingwe.
Yeah.
He said, Zingwe, are they strong in your eye?
They play.
Are they strong in your eye?
What is good for you? Go to Mbadiwe.
Better run, no.
Mbadiwe, Sean.
They don't go accept them. They go, they don't go accept. Like Mbadiwe go never accept streets.
Mbadiwe them. Those are the people that you need to go to. Those are like the chamo, the house.
If you want to look at the power, the people that have the power, in the house.
At least.
Mbadiwe twins, they pull. Shatura, they pull.
Wani Handi.
And then they pull.
Yes.
You understand?
It's somehow. Just because there is like a transition.
Yeah.
Mbadiwe twins.
Yeah.
Sean.
Yeah.
Victoria. Handi. They have this family tree around them.
Yeah.
So if there's a decision being made, it's going to revolve around them.
Okay.
So if they are to like nominate now, you know people that will go first.
Yeah.
Before they start nominating each other.
True.
That kind of thing.
I get that. My own is that, powers in the house where there's maybe there's probably one or two things that people just maybe in the kitchen or whatever. It depends on the head of house stuff, right? But the ones that pull the cabals in the house, even if Chin was giving bathroom duty, Chin and Kabalo, hope you know.
Yeah.
Wani,
Yeah.
another cabal. Sean no be cabal because Sean when they toss and they carry
they are this thing.
Their pair. I say,
Sean, please get a grip. No, I don't think so. In as much as I think I know why.
Do you agree?
I know why.
Shatoria.
Let me say something.
Yeah.
To him, that is the best knowledge he can get. I don't know if he gets me. Like, he has limited information. We have maximum information. He has limited information.
Yeah.
So let's give him the grace now. According to what he knows in the house.
Yeah.
If you look at both of them, analyzing from a housemate point of view, you will think you are the one. Because you are the one that always socializes more.
And the people that are actually even camping for Victoria, it's because of Victoria.
Outside the house.
It's because of Victoria. It's not because of Victoria.
But Sean thinks that because he's in a ship with Wani, it helps them. So he's the one working more in the pair.
But that's crazy. Sean is actually carrying Shatoria pair. But people are voting for Shatoria because of Victoria.
Exactly.
Yeah. Sean Sean is actually pushing Shatoria. Because I mean he's obviously over in the house.
He has influence in the house, but not outside.
Not outside. But people are rooting for Shatoria because of Victoria, not because of Sean. But it's true that Sean is actually pushing.
There's a percentage that is rooting for Sean, but higher percentage is Victoria.
In fact, they can't even be on the same table. Sean go lost. It's Victoria from what I see.
If I give percentage now, Sean fans go cry.
Let us put that to because you won't believe it. Exactly. People that are actually riding for Victoria.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So him saying that valid for him because I get his point.
I get that.
But outside the house, when you come out, you go
see how you understand, right? So like I said, Chinwe Kaba, Wani Kaba, Onyeka.
Kaba.
Oh my the way twins. Kaba. Oh my who else again?
Who they give Kaba things?
Kaba things. Nelly they try.
Yeah. She's going up.
Hey, there are some forces there, but
she's
Nelly.
Going up. Even the ACs, their stories are becoming really interesting. I feel like let me make this statement.
Double K as well.
S&M Klan, unpopular opinion that is about to shatter some table.
What's that?
I feel like without Tofa, Anita would have still been in the backseat.
Yes. We know that.
We know that.
We will not see Anita.
Exactly. That's why she's Wonky.
Yeah.
But Wonky, you need someone to show that you're Wonky person.
Right? So you need to show yourself through other means.
Yes.
For example, Anita, she did that through, when she tries to put her plating, presentation about the food stuff.
Yes.
That's what okay. We they say Anita, you understand?
But that's not all that matters.
That's not all, you understand? But at least she sold herself, through, her intellect and
even if she's not in a ship, best believe that she's going to do so well outside the house.
Very well.
That's another thing that matters.
Very well. Yeah, very well. All right, who's next? Yeah.
We are locked in.
Wahala. All right. Yeah.
Okay, the next person is who else? S&M Klan.
Let's run through it. Yeah.
Nelly. Okay, Nelly. She complained to Biggie about how the aces were not happy.
Yeah.
That she chose checkers. Obviously, you guys know since yesterday she's been begging, pleading.
Yeah.
Now she has now resorted to doing baby because that's the only way.
That's the only way
she can escape from the claws of Suj.
Exactly. She spoke about how Suj, of course, apologized to her this morning. Which Suj has combed his hair. You understand? It now looks quite different. He was asking
how does he look?
I don't know. He
nice.
It looks okay. Asking Lenny, how do you see my new look? She said
So they were not happy that they heard that OC said that the reason why they voted for them to be head of house, heads of house,
because of the
was because of the ACs. So according to her, is that we don't is it that we are not.
We don't merit
What's
it.
the word? We don't merit it, or we are not worthy.
Yeah, worthy of such title.
Of your vote without you attributing it to other people. Then I said, no, the reason why I just feel like that's a political answer.
Yeah.
That they said the reason why they voted for them on behalf of the ACs was because the ACs was planning a surprise for them.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
The political answer, but I mean, that's the reason as well.
So they'll pick them.
That's the reason.
So why did they vote for the ACs so the ACs can pick them?
That's the thing. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
Like after that conversation, they apologized. They didn't apologize. Explain. So later, they still had them mocking them again. She's like, what's going on? Now she has to confront them the second time.
Yeah.
Please, somebody wait to you.
I beg.
Yeah, I think that's it though.
All right.
Mayor Frosh, the same thing.
Mayor Frosh, the guy like Nelly.
Yes.
Like this guy Nelly. Now is in a loop like he did feel Ruthie, but still has feeling for Nelly. Ha.
Jigget.
I want to do this one now.
Like
now, wow, me or
but he has to come and pick Ruthie.
Did he?
Because of suggestion. That's what he said. He said he had to choose.
But he might still be feeling that because he talked about how probably we're using eye to connect with their eyes.
No, he would have picked Nelly if Suge wasn't in the picture. So now I can't lose. Let me just pick Ruthie now.
All right.
That's just it. Settled for less.
Which one be settled for less again?
Yeah.
I say settle for less.
Because why would you say that you still like Nelly?
Doesn't mean Ruthie. Doesn't mean did it mean settling for less?
Yeah. Which means if Suge wasn't there, if Suge leave the house now, Baba go leave Ruthie.
Well, S&M Klan, I mean, it's quite crazy.
Please, I'm not saying he wait. I'm not saying he settled for less because he picked Ruthie.
Yeah, that's what I was asking now. That's what I asked you.
I just mean that he settled for a safer option. Like a safer option, the available option.
Available option.
That's what it is.
Because I mean, if he did with Ruthie, for example, it means say feel him now. He still like Nelly as well. Meaning, if it was
he feel him.
He
feel him. He really feel him.
You understand, right? But if person wants to settle for less now, it means say from he just forced. He just forced himself to do that.
Yeah,
you understand. But I think
he did.
He wouldn't have still settled for Ruthie.
Really? When you need storyline. You should help yourselves. So when you need storyline, they are okay. If you're not with Ruthie, what will be your story now? So you be sulking here and there.
All right, so S&M Klan, let's see what's gonna happen. Today being Tuesday, Biggie, of course, called them individually.
No, Biggie.
Called them individually. So it just simply shows that maybe next week. Next week.
No. Next
they might start nominating next week. They might start nominating themselves. See? Well, I know they finish. Anyways, S&M Klan, Red New Dream, more comment. Yeah, let us know what you feel about this video. If you love this video, please make sure you give this video
a thumbs up.
Like our video, share our video, subscribe as we say thank you. You guys are the very best. You guys are awesome. Always remember never to give up. Be the best at what you do. Success is guaranteed. That's an option again today, guys. So just guys. Peace. Yebo. Chakalaka.
No. Peace. Yebo.
Chakalaka.